Okay, I want to talk about why we're starting Dad Bod's Fitness. The reason why I'm doing this channel is I really think that everyone needs to know if your journey is similar like mine, where you've been overweight for like 10 years plus, you're in your mid-30s, mid-40s, mid-50s, and you've just been overweight most of the time. The truth is, most of the gurus online, they haven't been fat, or maybe they haven't been fat for very long, and they don't really have good solutions for how you make it through your entire life, or how you make it after the loss of weight, or how do you make it through the loss of weight while you're doing your normal life. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, is trying to figure out exactly what works. I've been through keto, I've been through carnivore, I've been through low carb, no carb, just cardio. I've been through trying CrossFit. I've been through doing all the normal stuff that you're told to do to lose weight, and then I put it back on. So I'll give you an example. Last year, January of 2022, I was 260, and I lost 40 pounds from 300 in like 2 months, and I fasted most of that time. So I did try a lot of fasting, and the truth about fasting is it's really difficult to keep up, and that's the truth. So I'm looking for something where I can lose the weight normally, and then I can function after losing the weight without putting it back on. So that's really, I think, the mixture of what we don't hear about online. We hear, a lot of methods to the madness, but we don't hear something that's sustainable. And that's really the truth about in my journey, about what I'm looking for something that works long term. To really, be a dad and keep up with your 3 kids and keep up with your busy life. You really got to have that like mindset of, I'm not worried about going to the family party tonight, or overeating today, or I don't mind taking a drink tonight, or having drinks normally throughout the week. But you still want to be able to hit your weight goals. And not only do you want to hit your weight goals, but you want to make sure that you're not going to put it right back on. And so that's really where my journey has been over the past 10 years. And I really took a big hard turn last year, where I lost that 40 pounds fasting every day. It was a 24-hour fast, but I really didn't know how to keep that up over the course of time. So I thought, I'm kind of tired. You get tired of fasting. You get tired of doing the same thing every time. You get tired of being hungry. You get tired of the mood swings. And that's what my channel is going to be focused on, is showing you guys my journey of how you can eat normally, but also lose the weight, keep it off, that sort of thing. So right now, we're in January of 2024, and we'll see how this new thing works out, but I'm pretty sure the animal-based diet is going to work well for me. I'm pretty sure that a few days of intermittent fasting will work for me. Not every day, OMAD. It's just all these things, fasting for 2 or 3 days or 36 hours. I've done it before. I've done all that. I've done 36-hour fasts 2 or 3 days a week. And I lost probably 20 pounds, probably 30 pounds on that. But it's not something that you can sustain long term. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure that this last one, where I'm gonna put things together now that I've learned, the practices together, a little bit of fasting, a little bit of animal-based diet, a lot of bit of that, but also a little bit of low carb, but also low fat too. A lot about the carnivore diet is great, and it's awesome. I'm sure that people see a lot of benefit from it. But for me, I'm trying to actually lose weight, and adding pounds and pounds of, high fat meats and high fat, actually was very detrimental for me. I ended up gaining probably 5 to 10 pounds in like 1 week. I mean, it got really bad for a while, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna shift my focus really quickly and really just start kind of leaning down a little bit and focusing on a little bit less fat, and still keeping up the intensity of my workouts. And that's another thing, I used to do a lot of weightlifting because I like to weightlift and get strong, but the problem with that is, there's not enough cardio. And unfortunately, the cardio part of this is, I think, really a strong argument as far as what you should be doing. So a lot of people will tell you, well, you don't need to do cardio. I don't think that's really true. I think that, unfortunately for us people that are 300 pounds plus, you're gonna have to do some work, and you're gonna have to do 30 minutes cardio every day for 2-3 days in a row and take some rest. And about that rest time, my newest journey that I think I'm going to take this all the way through this year is going to also include significant days of rest. So, you're always concerned about losing, and, that goal of trying to make yourself into something and make yourself do something that you've wanted to do for a long time, lose 100 pounds, something like that. But the truth is, sometimes you go too hard, and, you want to do it every day. You want to do it every other day. And we forget about the little things that matter, like rest. So I'm going to bring my plan to you guys. I'm going to show you my plan. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. And this is 10 years in the making of how to lose this 100 pounds. And you'll see on, social media, I'm sure you guys have seen how many videos you come across where you're scrolling and there's a short of someone losing 100 pounds or 200 pounds, but they didn't show you how you got there. They didn't show you what they did, and they're not going to show you whether or not they kept it off either. And they always answer questions that, I just got a question today about, just random things. And I'm like, that's not my question. My question's not, what did you eat today? My question is, how do you keep it off? My question is, what did you do to get there? And you're not going to answer that question for me in 30 seconds. You're going to answer that for me, hopefully, through many videos that shows me your strategy. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you my strategy. I'm going to show you how it's going to work. And you guys are going to be there with me.